All right. Awesome. We are live. We are live. Good to be here with you guys. So we are live here on Tuesday guest show today. It's going to be myself. I'm going to talk to you about how to get things done in less time. So how to be more productive and actually get more things done. And then we're going to have a very special guests coming up next week. There's an absolute legend coming up. Then the other week, there's another one, somebody that is doing multiple five figures a month. Um, and so that's going to be coming up next Tuesdays. These guests will be coming up. So, for everybody watching here on the Fabulous Entrepreneurs Group, welcome. Um, and everybody watching on my YouTube channel, FabioOurique.com, welcome. Uh, so let's go ahead and talk about this. I believe this is really powerful stuff. Once you know this, and once you apply this into what you're doing, you're gonna be more productive. You're gonna get things done faster, and basically, you're gonna have more time for yourself. Also, another thing that will happen is, the 80/20 rule, right? Where you focus on the things that really matter. It will help you get do that as well automatically by applying this. So this method of getting more things done, it's uh, it's by utilizing, and this there's this it's called the Parkinson Law, called Parkinson Law, right? And this law, it's from a book, right? This book talks about by this author C. North Code, right? Uh, so the Parkinson Law basically shows us that the more time we give into a task, the more time it will take to accomplish that task. Let me repeat that. That's very powerful stuff. The more time you give yourself to complete a task, the longer normally it will take, right? So if you give a whole day for you to complete a task, that's normally what it takes. So you expend your time to finish the task. As if you give yourself only 30 minutes to complete the task, you go and you crush it. You go a lot and you make it happen, and you crush your. And in 30 minutes, you do whatever it takes to get that done. And so your creative mind starts working. How can you complete that task sooner? And so just by utilizing this simple knowledge, this simple, like it's like a hack, but it just works. So the way you do it is you give less time to complete a task for yourself, right? Less time, and it works wonders. It works wonders. Just to give an example of just one task that I do on a daily basis, not every day now because I've restructured my days, and I will talk to you about this in a moment. But for example, I send DMs to people, right? I get on DMs with people, and I used to set like 4 hours just for to do DMs with people. And the thing is, because I've set 4 hours, I would go into the task, and because I had a lot of time, I would do it maybe slower, or because I had a lot of time, things were moving slower. If that makes sense, right? Because I've put all that time. And what happened is I ended up maybe not doing a great job because I it was too much time to complete the task, and then you don't get focused. Now what I do is I only give myself 2 hours a day because this task for me is very important, which is being on the DMs with people. So I only give myself 2 hours a day, which is it can be a lot, but it is for me it's not a lot because it requires me time to do this properly. So now I give less time to do things. For example, before I used to, to send just an email to my email list, right? I would put like on my calendar half an hour to do it. And the thing is, okay, you give yourself half an hour, then you have half an hour to do the task, and you do the task maybe, or you take longer to do the task because you gave that half an hour. As if you were if you in your calendar you have, okay, you're going to send an email to your email lists and you only have 5 minutes to do it, right? Now now what happens is you have such little time, you be creative, you start getting creative, and you do that task fast and you complete it fast, right? So it's the Parkinson law. Let me bring it up on the screen so you can see uh, this. When this is applied, man, it's really powerful stuff, and will absolutely help you get things done faster, right? So let me share here my screen with you. Yeah, Parkinson law. So let's check this out. Okay, yeah. So I'm here on the web. Let's go here to images, right? So check this out right here. So let's open this up. Okay, so you can see this image right here. Let me see. Continue. Okay. So as you can see this image right here. Wait, can you see? Oh, wait. It opened on another tab. Let me bring it here. Open bigger. Okay, there we go. All right, you can see now. Yeah. So this is the Parkinson law. So the thing is, you see, same amount of work, but more time. So what happens is, if you give two hours, what happens is you put a lot of effort to complete the task in 2 hours, right? And boom, you complete the task. As if you give 3 hours to yourself to complete the task, what happens is you're giving more time, so you put more effort, and maybe you complete it, but so it's the same task, but more time, it takes you longer. Now, let's say this one, time available 8 hours. Let's say you gave 8 hours to complete a task. What happens is your effort's going to be very low, and it goes slow until you complete it, right? So the Parkinson law, it's like the less time you give yourself to accomplish tasks, the more effort you're gonna put in, right? And therefore, you're gonna get things done faster. Okay, does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense, guys, in the comment section. Drop, yeah, that makes sense, or whatever in the comment section. Either if you are on Facebook or on YouTube. Um, yeah. So that's what's up. The more time you give to yourself, like right here on this one, you give 8 hours, the less effort you put in, right? And it ends up uh, taking you a long time to complete the task. And as if you put less time to complete the task, you put a lot of effort and you make things happen. You crush it, right? You literally crush it. Okay, now let me grab something here real quick, just a second. I hit my head right there. I was jumping out there and I hit my head on the brick. Oh, all right, so yeah, so let me get this here real quick just to go more on detail here on the Parkinson law. Okay, so the Parkinson law, really cool, right? So when setting a deadline for a task, make your time frame as short as possible. So that is the key. This is how you get more things done in less time. You give yourself less time to complete the task. So let's say you're going to send an email to your email list. Instead of you giving yourself 30 minutes, only give yourself 5 minutes to do it. And when you go to do it, it's going to work better because you're going to put the effort in, right? Because Parkinson law says that the time required to perform a task tends to extend to all the time available to perform, right? And this is what I showed you here, right? On this graph right here, right? So the longer deadline you give to yourself, the less productive you will be. The more time you give to complete a task, the less productive you will be. Okay, so setting up short Deadlines for long tasks forces you to focus on the tasks that are most relevant to complete the task in the shortest amount of time possible. So the Parkinson law and this rule ties into directly into the 80-20 principle, where you focus on the things that really matter, and therefore your output's going to be bigger, more, right? And so it forces you to focus on what really matters, right? So it forces you to focus on the 20% of the activities that actually matter to complete that task, right? So it ties into that, and it makes sense. Because when you give less time to complete a task, you find solutions, you find creative ways to complete that task, right? So yeah, so implementing this will save you time. You're gonna be more productive, and you're gonna save money, right? And this you can apply this into all areas of your business and of your life. For example, I myself, in terms of time management, I used to work uh, like every single day of the week, right? Now, because I use the Parkinson law really well, I now have Wednesday and Sunday completely off to do whatever I want. Basically, having the freedom that I deserve. So every Wednesday and every Sunday, I can do whatever I want. I just go out, I have fun, I take a bike ride, I go dinner, I go with my family, play some sports, maybe play some whatever, just have fun. And right, because I'm using this rule, this Parkinson law, where I give myself less time to complete tasks and I crush them, right? So now I'm able to work, only Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Friday, and Saturday only, and I am able to accomplish the same amounts of tasks as I did before, and actually even more, because I use this simple law, right? Yeah, check it out. It's pretty cool. It's there. Yeah, it's Parkinson law. Very, very powerful. Very powerful. Right. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here's the. Yeah. So with that said, let me just close this part right here and let get back here to you. Okay. So that's what's up. This is the way you save time. You get more things done. Is you know sitting less time to complete a task. Right. Now I wanted to touch on something else that was going to be value to you, but I forgot what it is. Let me see if it comes up. So yeah, we're talking about time management. So that's what's up. Oh yeah, and so because I use now this, and I give myself less time to get things done. I've done something, and I've noticed big improvement in my output, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. For example, before I used to do TikTok videos, like one or two or three TikToks videos a day. And back in the not long ago, a few weeks ago, I was doing one TikTok a day. And I have two accounts, so it would be like two TikToks a day sometimes, right? And so now what I do is I do in batches. And so every Sunday I record 14 videos for my TikTok, and I record them as draft. So what happens, because I'm using the Parkinson law, I'm giving myself less time to accomplish these tasks. What I do is I press record and I record a TikTok video and just boom, record it, boom, draft done. Second one, idea, boom, boom, record it, boom, boom. And then what happens is, because I do this over and over and I do videos over and over, one after the other, what happens is the momentum kicks in and I do a lot of content in a short period of time. And now, instead of doing videos every single day for my TikTok account, I only spend like 1 2 hours every Monday, about 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours max, and I crush it all in that hour to 2 hours. I crush all the videos, and it really helps a lot with getting all the videos done, because what happens is, because when you do a lot the same thing over and over and over again, you tend to get really good at it. Because the thing is, if you're repeating the same thing over and over and over, you get better at it. It's just how it works. And so if you're doing it every single day, you still get better. But if you can do it on that same day, a batch of videos, one after the other, boom 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 boom, and knock them out, what happens is, basically you get better at what you're doing too, because you're doing it over and over. And the more you practice something, the better you become at it. And when you practice a lot faster, it tends to get the thing completed in a faster manner, and also you learn faster too as well. So there we go. Those are some tips that are really helping me in terms of its batching content, right? Doing the content all in one day. And oh my god. And yeah, I hate my head over there. It's okay. So that's what's up. So yeah, there we go. Those are some tips that this is very valuable. This is very simple way to do it, right? Um, I'm just repeating myself now, because this is really great advice. If you can apply this into what you're doing, you're gonna see a lot more things done throughout your day, right? So yeah, Parkinson Law, very powerful. The more time you give yourself to complete a task, the longer it will take, the less effort you will put in. The least amount you give yourself to complete the task, the more um, the more effort you will put in, and the more stuff you're going to get done. So there we go. This is the way to go about it. I hope that was valuable. And just when planning your calendar, right? There's this thing which is time blocking, where you block the time to complete a task. It's really cool to use that along with this uh, Parkinson law. So make sure that when you set times to do task, make sure you put little time. Don't put a lot. That will really help you get things done faster. Your creative mind will start thinking ways to pull it off, and it actually does. You actually pull it off, and you're training yourself to do things faster. And it's all about saving time. We only have a certain amount of time, and we need time to do other things, fun things in life. So it's like that. It's important to really, you know when scheduling things, do it that way. Even for me, even doing sales calls, which is something I do, I used to give myself 45 to 1 hour minutes to do it. Now I do less time, because I focus on only on the things that I find to be very important, and it works best for me, and also for the person, because yeah, sometimes it's not sometimes not the amount of time that it's more of the quality of the time used. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm gonna be coming live here on the group, Facebook group, and also on my YouTube channel on Thursday, and also the next Tuesday, and the other one. There's gonna be two entrepreneurs coming up. One is doing multiple 5 figures a month. The other one is doing really well as well. So both of them doing really well. I'm gonna bring them on, and they're gonna share some awesome value with you guys. So if you are on Facebook, don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. And if you are on Facebook, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, as I do videos every single week. And yeah, thank you. Comment your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Hey, and if you're ready to get started online, if you are ready, right? And if you're looking for a coach that can held your hand along the way, so you can build a no-brainer offer that you can sell it for to $10,000 with conviction. Uh, Implement a community to generate 2 to 5 sales calls per day, and train you to master the art of closing high ticket sales. If that would help you, if that will help you, then this is exactly what I do. Then, if that is worth the conversation with me, you can book a call below this video. There's a schedule link below. We got a comment here with on YouTube. Thank you. Is there a replay? Yes, there is. Uh, yeah, once this video is done, which is about to end right now, there's gonna be the replay. You can go back to it and watch from the start. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hopping in. Have a beautiful day. Stay great. Always believe in yourself. Have a wonderful week, and we'll speak soon. See you.